my upbringing wasn't really like everybody else's who gets like offers like early as like a freshman. I got hurt during that football season. I was on crutches. I had like some mental health issues going on, like depression, anxiety, all that other stuff like that. Track season came around. I pulled my hamstring 3 times in a matter of 4 months. And I had like high level schools recruiting me. I remember just like being in my room, just dang near crying every night because I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna go D1. Football and track, dual sport athlete, you feel me? Now that I'm older and like I'm more like locked in with God, it's just like, remember who's in the sky, remember who you gotta do it for you. There was a whole lot of people telling me I can't do this, I can't do that, but everything they said I couldn't do, just I'm doing it right now, you feel me?
What's up, y'all? Today I'm here with the Malachi James.
Feel me? Go orange, you heard me? Go orange.
Go orange. All right, Malachi, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Feel me? I'm from, well, my name is Malachi James, like she said. I'm from Willingboro, New Jersey. I go to Syracuse University. I run track, I play football, and yeah, that's it, really. Short and simple.
Can you tell us a little bit about your journey as an athlete, how you were able to go through high school and actually guarantee yourself a spot on the team in college? What was that like?
Honestly, my upbringing wasn't really like everybody else's who gets like offers like early as like a freshman. Um, like freshman year, I got hurt like right before fall ball started, so that held me out for like a good like 5 to 6 months. Hopped in, so I missed the fall season of football. I missed indoor track. Then I hopped in the outdoor season. It wasn't really that like it didn't start off that good, but as the season progressed, I started to get better, and then that's when I at counties that year. I became the first ever freshman to sprint double there. Then at sectionals, I won the 100 and 200 again. States, I won the 100 and 200. Then I meet a champs. In the 100, I got fifth, and in the 200, I got eighth. So I became the first ever freshman to play top 10 in 100 and 200 like ever. So that's something I really take pride in. So my sophomore year of high school, hopped into football season, got my first offer from Temple after like the first game. Then that's when I had some mental health issues going on, like depression, anxiety, all that other stuff like that. Then I just thought it was like, damn, like, I'm really going through this alone because like I didn't want to tell anybody I was sad. You feel me? Like I just wanted to like just like keep faking a smile. You feel me? Because like nowadays, just like that's really what you got to do for it, just fake a smile. You feel me? Then that's when I got hurt during that football season. I had a hip avulsion fracture, so I was on crutches. That really made everything worse. That was like the final blow for real, for real. Then that's when I got cleared, like I want to say like 4 to 5 months later and everything like that. Then that following outdoor season, that's when I won counties again, won sectionals again. I lost at states to the same person, my guy Shamali, who's at Rutgers right now. I got second towards him, and I ain't gonna lie, he going against him, sheesh, bro, he a fast bull. But then that's when I meet a champs. That's when I won the 100 and 200, and then I became the youngest to ever like sprint double at meet a champ. So that's something that like I'm gonna always remember. Like that's probably the best thing that happened to me in my track career. And junior year is where everything hit rock bottom for real, for real. Played football season, I was fine. Then that's when track season came around, I pulled my hamstring 3 times in a matter of 4 months. And I had like high level schools recruiting me. I had like Miami, Purdue, Michigan, all of them. Once they found out I tore my hammy, they ain't talking to me ever since. And I remember just like being in my room, just dang near crying every night because I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna go D1. You feel me? Because like I'm hurt. This is the year where like track really like recruits, like your junior year, and then I'm hurt. I can't put my talents out there. So that's how I was like, damn, yo, like this is really over for me, you know? Then that's when senior year comes around, and man. So football season comes around. I spaz during football season. Then that's when indoor happened. This is my first full healthy indoor season, so it's like it kind of scared me, but at the same time it didn't because I was like in the back of my mind I was looking like, okay, is my hammy ready to go? Like, am I gonna get hurt again? So I was like, all right, we'll see. Then that's when I ran one of the fastest times to say history. I think it was like the fourth fastest time to say history, and that's when Coach Fran Brown called my phone. It was crazy because like I was at a Christmas party, right? So I get a random number that calls me. I'm looking like, okay, 315. I don't know its area code. So I get a call, right? It's Fran. He's like, this is Malachi James. I was like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, all right, hold on 1 second. So, mind you, I'm at the Christmas party. I'm just looking like, what's about to happen? Like, am I about to get an offer? Like, what's up? Like, you feel me? And that's when my dad called me. He's all emotional. He's looking like, son, we did it. We did it. Oh my God. Like, it was like, so, nah, like, it's real stuff, though. Real stuff, though. You feel me? He was like,
Real.
yo, son, we did it. I was looking like, we did what? He was like, I just got off the phone with Fran. He said he gonna offer you. I'm looking like, oh, like I couldn't really like say anything because I was with my friends, but if I was by myself, I would have started freaking running around, bit like for real. And that's when I was on a like a little call with him. It was me, my mom, my dad, and my friend. We were just talking about everything, just like seeing how it fit in. Then he was like, "I'm gonna offer you a scholarship, but like we will keep it on the low. You feel me? Because I don't want anybody else to get you." And that's when I was like, "Oh, all right, bet." It's like I wanted to tell some people, it's like I just couldn't. You feel me? And that's when signing day came around, and well, it's ironic. Signing day was literally in that building right over there. That's crazy. It's freaking ironic. I ain't been here since, so that's nice little full circle moment, you know. And that's when, oh yeah, man, signing day, man, hold on. So the way I did it, right? So I had offers from Air Force, Wagner, Dell State, Lehigh, and UAB, right? University of Alabama, Birmingham. So boom, like you know how signing day you have all the hats, right? So boom, right? I had like a hoodie on, right? So I had like a Syracuse shirt under it, but no one knew besides me, my mom, my dad, right? So boom, put the first hat on, throw it. Second hat on, throw that joint. Third hat, look at it, drop it. Fourth and fifth ones, put it on, drop. So then that's when I like my little like Air Force thing, right? I had to read or whatever, right? Because people thought I was going to Air Force, right? So after I got done reading it, I fake cried to like go off stage, right? So that's when me, my mom, my dad. So actually, no. I walk behind like a little curtain, right? So my dad and mom are comforting me because everyone thinks I'm crying, right? So boom, we change to our shirts, right? My daddy plays like this little song. It's like hold up, and everyone was looking like, what's about to happen? And that's when he started playing a song, and then like 3, 2, 1, open the curtains, throw some oranges out on the floor, then have my Syracuse shirt on, and then that's when everyone just started going crazy. So that's a moment I'll never forget. That joke was crazy, like seeing all your friends, your family, just seeing how hard you work just for it all to pay off, you know. And that's when outdoor track came around. Actually, no, I'm wilding. I forgot about indoor track. Indoor track, one section in the 55, one station in the 55. Me the champs won the 55 and the 200. You feel me? Another sprint double, cough, sprint double king. You feel me?
For double king.
Keep that in
For
mind.
double king.
Hey, I'll keep that in mind now. You feel me? Then that's when outdoor season came around. Swept county in the 100 and 200. Swept sectionals in the 100 and 200. Swept states in the 100 and 200. But at sectionals, like most people know, in the 100, I ran 10:18, fastest time in state history. It should be the win legal state record, but I got robbed. But we ain't gonna talk about that now. You feel me? And that's when I meet the champs, sprint doubled again, and then that's when it was all over. Everything I've been through during my high school career all paid off that last race in the 200. So it took a whole lot of mental toughness and dedication to get here. Just my advice to people out there, you feel me? Like, no matter how hard life gets, don't give up. There's always gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel. You feel me? And now I'm at Syracuse, living my best life.
If you like the convo today, drop a like, subscribe, and if you're an athlete or a community member or a student who wants to share their story, DM me on Instagram and let's keep this thing popping. I like that you talked about your injuries and your mental health because especially athletics, athletes hide that stuff, bro. They do not talk about it. They swear like they the coolest, they chilling, they vibing. Like you said, they always smiling.
But deep down, they going through a even worse battle in their head.
How did you get yourself through each day? Like you're, especially being injured, it's at that point you feel like you're playing Russian roulette.
That's facts. You know the term where people say like time heals?
Mm.
I disagree with that BS. I don't think that time really heals anything. I feel like you just learn how to deal with it. And that was just what I was doing. I was just dealing with it, like I just had to like feel my emotions because like I was seeing everybody else compete, just freaking like winning sectional states, all that other stuff. I'm looking like that should be me, you feel me? And then people are all hyped that people are winning the titles when I'm looking like, well, the person who won them last year isn't here. So if I were you, I'd you feel me? I stop all that BS. You feel me? Because when I'm back healthy, bro, just keep that same energy. And fast forward a year, they ain't keep that same energy. So you feel me? It's just, but knowing that I've been like hurt every year, it's like my 7th grade year. It's like I ain't gonna say I got used to it, but it's just like, damn, here we go again, you know. So just going to physical therapy, listening to music, just doing things you love, try to get your mind off. It really helps, for real, you know.
And then that's interesting too. It like a lot of people will think as soon as they get injured, it's just the end of their career.
Yeah.
But you've been dealing with injuries since the beginning, and you still are able to get like state championship titles, Division I play. So like for that kid, especially too, I think a lot too about the end of an athlete's career, because I know that it doesn't even matter if you go NFL, NBA. Like every athlete has to retire the same way every human has to die, right?
Yeah.
So like when you're ready or you're getting ready to transition, I feel like a lot of athletes, especially after college, they feel like the dream's over and they kind of just fall off the face of the earth. And then I see like, just regular people, they might have been fat and they go through a weight loss journey and they get the glow up. And now that's the personal trainer making the bread.
You feel me? Yeah.
Instead of that athlete put in 15 years and that one just regular person maybe put in 1-2 years. And now they don't want to take your spot, take your money.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what's your advice for athletes that feel like they want to give up on themselves, they want to throw their dream away, and they don't want to do it anymore?
For someone who went through it too many times, one thing I'll say, don't give up. You feel me? Because God has a bigger plan for you, you know? You may think it's over in the moment, but, like, you just got to trust in his timing. And now, me, like, I had some stuff going on, like, earlier in the year. Like, I just had to learn how to, like, trust God's timing because at the end of the day, it's going to get better regardless, you know? Like, it's not going to be, like, a week. It's not going to be a day. It's not going to be an hour. It's going to take months for everything to get better. You just got to keep trusting in God, you feel me? And then, everything will fall into place from there.
A quick question about Syracuse. I know I asked you this before, but Carmelo Anthony's son coming to the school. Are you gonna say what's up to him?
I mean, probably, you feel me? But who knows if he'll be Hollywood with the joy, you feel me? But I mean, yeah, I'll say what's up to him a couple times if I see him, you feel me? Something calm.
Type. So I guess like, what are your expectations for yourself for this season?
On my iPad, I write down notes of like what I want to accomplish this year, and I want to lead the nation in kick return yards, kick return touchdowns, get like 300 plus yards at RB, and I want us to go to the national championship and win that joint, no matter who we see, no matter if it's an SEC team, Big 10, Big 12, anybody can get it, you know.
So just to like clarify for Syracuse, right? Are you just a football player, or are you football and track?
Football and track, dual sport athlete. You feel me? Keep that in mind.
The dual king.
You feel me?
Dual king. So like me personally, I'm not as versed in football, right? So talk to me a little bit about the football culture, like how guys get into it, how they fall in love with it, you know?
Honestly, it low-key starts from a young age, for real, because you know how like your parents put you in all types of sports. Like when I was little, my parents, they put me in t-ball, soccer. Mind you, I was killing them kids out there, yo. I ain't go, especially on the soccer field, man. Then they put me on the football field. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of contact because, like, you feel me? I wasn't used to like getting hit. You feel me? But like as I got older, it's like I got used to it, and I started to fall in love with it. Especially like people wouldn't tackle me because like I was so fast. Like I was like, oh, this is pretty fun. You feel me? So that's how I think people really fall in love with it. It got started from like a young age and like build your way back like up type. So you feel me? And I can say the culture at Syracuse, it's like a brotherhood. Like I feel like if you see one of us, you're gonna see another. Like we don't ever we don't ever roll alone. You feel me? And it's just like no matter what happens, we're always gonna be brothers at the end of the day. Like we always got each other's back. It's just like he got my back, I got his. Like no matter what, on and off the field. You feel me? And Fran and the rest of the coaches said they make sure like our brotherhood's on point. And if they think that something's wrong, they gonna call like a team meeting, just try to like address everything, and so we can like get it squashed. Because like every single time that like for example, like every single time that our teammates are into it or whatever the case may be, like hypothetically, like the team we're playing August 30th, they're probably like in the weight room getting better. You feel me? So we can't like really waste opportunities. You feel me? Because like we gonna need everything we got to beat Tennessee on August 30th. So
what's like like can you speak a little bit more about the team dynamics and how you guys kind of like live together? Like What is that like?
It's fun because like we all live in like a suite, so we all got our own like own bathroom. You feel me? Own bathroom, but we gotta share kitchen and laundry room. But I don't go in the kitchen because like I don't know how to cook. You feel me? So I just you feel me? I just stay in my room, DoorDash, whatever. You feel me? But I'm gonna learn how to cook. You feel me? I mean, only thing I really know how to make is a nice little grilled cheese. You feel me? But having that every day would be a little diabolical. But like living with your teammates, I feel like it's beneficial because like you know y'all freaking eat, put in pain, blood, sweat, tears together, and just like after the workouts, whatever the case may be, like y'all go back to the dorm, just freaking talk about everything. And you're like, damn, we really just did that. Like we really got through it. You feel me? Like they just talk about everything that happened. Like, and it depending on like how close you are with that person, you can like talk about deeper things like family issues, like things going on back home, mental issues, like if they're really open to that. So I just feel like creating a bond, like no matter where they're from, is always important, because like you don't know how it can help you later down the line. Well, now, say we're down like shit, like 5 points in the fourth quarter with like a minute to go, like that little like connection y'all make can really like help the team like win that game, and win that joint. So
How do you just differentiate between the fake stuff and the real stuff?
honestly, I get this from my dad. Like I can tell if somebody's fake from like the first moment I meet them. It's like whether I shake their hand, just like be around it for like a couple minutes. I can just sense it. Like I can't really explain. It's like something I just know. Like and like if a situation happens between like what can I use? Like for example, like say like you and your homie are talking, and then like you leave. I mean, your homie leaves, right? Then like some other bull comes in and starts talking bad about him. It's just like, are you gonna tell your homie that he was talking about you or not? Because that's your boy. Just like just like like me, I ain't with the fake stuff, bro. Like just be real with me, bro. Like I don't care how it's gonna affect me. Just be real, honestly.
Especially as a male athlete, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of seeing it as a commodity. How you stay disciplined around the shutties?
I don't even, man. I don't even pay him no mind for real. I just, because I mean, I came to school for one thing only. Actually, two things only. My education and sports, you feel me? Because like, for example, say if sports don't work out, I'm gonna have a degree to fall back on, you feel me? And that I can make like guaranteed six figures, whether I'm playing in the NFL or not. But I'm at the point in my life right now where it's just like, I ain't really looking for love. You feel me? It's like if it comes, it comes. Like I ain't gonna chase it. I got bigger things to worry about. Yeah, would it be nice to be in love and have a girlfriend? Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like I got a mission to accomplish. So I can't really have like anything distracting right now. Especially in this moment of my life where like I'm guaranteed playing time. I'm getting better at football. I'm starting to understand everything like as a college D1 football player. So I ain't trying to have anything like jeopardize that.
So like we were talking earlier, you were like, of course, you want to play for the NFL, right?
Yeah.
But if that doesn't work out, you can fall back on your academics. Which I think is good. I feel like if you're a Division I athlete and just any athlete that's trying to take themselves serious, I feel like everybody should aim to go pro.
Facts.
Because you're going to have to go pro regardless, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If you ain't trying to go pro, what's the point of playing the sport? You feel me?
That is a fact. And then too, it's like, I feel like it teaches you to just be an adult. Because, like, you might not be a professional athlete. You're going to be professional something.
Yeah, exactly.
Professional lawyer, professional doctor, professional, I don't know.
Professional something. You feel me? Professional something.
And at that point, if you're a professional, it's no more hand-holding. I know, like, for a lot of athletes, unless they're, like, one of those athletes that their parents and their family really didn't know anything about sports, and they kind of just did it themselves, like, it's a lot of hand-holding when you're a kid. A lot of people in your ear, a lot of people telling you things, right? And then as soon as you get to that adult stage, it's a lot of handouts, you feel me?
Facts. Heavy on handouts.
So it's like, when you're building your professional mindset, and you got to take care of your business, because nobody's coming to pay your taxes. Nobody, the IRS will be watching.
Just cooked me the eye. I read the whole finger point and everything. Oh shoot, that was funny.
So Malachi, what's your take? Like, how do you build your professional mentality?
it all starts from a young age, you know, because like my dad's been training me ever since I was 7 years old, like football, track, everything like that. So I mean, he put me through some tough things, and that really like boosted my mental toughness, you know, and my discipline. So I mean, once I got to college, all the workouts we were doing, it was like, okay, I mean, this is like this is a little harder than what I've been used to. So I mean, I already had the mental discipline, and I'm like seeing other people just complaining that we got more reps or whatever the case may be. But me on the other hand, I'm less like, all right, I'm out of breath, but I mean, just think about what you want to do. You feel me? You want to go to the NFL, right? All right, stop thinking about it. You feel me? Just go. You feel me? Just give everything you got, every rep. You feel me?
How do you like actually build your discipline? Because it's so easy, especially nowadays, to get distracted by content. Like even the self-improvement content, I realize is a distraction too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you actually build yourself up brick by brick? Because it's like you've been saying, it's really not an overnight process.
In my opinion, you just got to think about who you do it for, really. Because like me, I mean, I've lost people growing up. You feel me? Lost people to you know, like gun violence is like natural cause and stuff like that. And like whenever I feel like so-called giving up or whatever the case may be, I'm just like, remember who's in the sky. Remember who you got to do it for. You feel me? And that's why I just tell myself like, all right, like it switches like a nice little gear. Like, all right, like you feel me? Like if they was down here right now, what would they tell you to do? You feel me? Like they would give anything to be back on this earth again. You feel me? They'd probably give anything. So don't take advantage of your opportunities. You know.
Dang, that's deep.
Long live the fallen, you feel me? Long live Dive, long live Quay, long live my aunt, you feel me?
Yo, shout out to the spectators in the sky.
Feel me?
Dang. That's a big one too. How's your like relationship with God or your spiritual or religious affiliation?
I feel like when like everything was happening to me my sophomore year, that's when I really like had to like lock in with God, you know, like. And like as the days go on, it's like I talk to him more. Like I pray like five times a day, and I have this daily bread book. It gives me like a Bible verse, and it gives me like an explanation of it. Then like a nice little prayer at the end. So that's what I read that every single day when I wake up. So I'm just trying to get closer to the man above and be like him and be more like him every single day, you know.
And do you feel a difference between when you're not locked into the big book and when you are?
I feel like there definitely is a difference because I want to say beforehand, like when I was like a young bull, certain things I would let get to me, and you know it's like I would react a different way. But like now that I'm older and like I'm more like locked in with God, it's just like I don't really let the things that people say faze me. You know, I just brush it off. You know.
Other athletes, do they also have strong relationships with their like religious foundation, or are some of them kind of just figuring it out as they go?
I could say a little bit of both, you know, because like some people make it public, you know, and then other people they just like keep it on the low key because I think that they're trying to build the relationship like with God, like to make sure it's like 100% genuine instead of like trying to like create something that's like fake, you know.
How do you let me know if you want to walk another lap or just...
Yeah, I'm down. All
right. How do you like share your spirituality with other people?
Well, it's something I got to be better on. Like, I got to do it, like, when something bad isn't happening. Because, like, usually when something, like, bad happens, like, one of my homies or something like that, it's like, I always tell them, like, got to turn to God, you know? Like, because that's how I got through everything I was going through, you know? Just got to turn to God and give all the situations to him, you know? But one thing I got to work on is, like, I got to do it, like, I got to share, like, the word. And, like, I got to, like, share the word of God, you know? Like, when things are, like, all like roses, you know, instead of like when things just fall down and he breaks you down, you know, I gotta make sure I like share God's word when everything's like all freaking roses and daisies, you know.
How you making your bread as an athlete? How you making your multiple streams of income?
Well, 3 years ago, a law by the NCAA got passed that we can make NIL, name, image, likeness off our names. You feel me? So it feels good to get some money, you know. And not just be like having to ask my parents for money every single time, you know? Because don't get me wrong, there's definitely a time where I was asking my parents for money all the time, but now it's just like, I mean, I'll be giving them money randomly sometimes, you know, just trying to pay them back. And then one thing I'll say, when I get that NFL contract, I'm paying them back. Man, and then once that second contract hit, I'm giving them $1 million each. And maybe even 2 million. I don't know, but it's gonna be a whole lot of money. Just like a nice little thank you, and the mansion,
In a mansion.
and their dream cars.
In a dream car.
Feel me? Stamp that. 2 to 3 years. Stamp it. Stamp it.
Dang. Are you gonna build a school too?
I don't know. I don't know. One thing is, I will get back to Burlington City though, and Willingboro. I'll get back. I'll get back. Cause this track we're on right here, this joint's been here for like the past like 20, 25 years. We need a new joint, you feel me?
That is a figgy.
And at Burlington City, our freaking practice fields were a little messed up, man. That's why I kind of got hurt a bunch every year. But we ain't gonna talk about it. It's all right. It's in the past now. We good. We good. A little chilly.
What's your what's the word? What's your financial literacy like?
What you mean?
Like, how do you budget yourself? How do you like know what to invest in?
Honestly, I don't even like spend my money like for the only thing I really spend it on is like food. Honestly, like I'm a little fatty, I know, but you feel me? Like I don't really spend it on like all the jewelry you see other people wearing. Like I just want to save it, just in case like I want to do something. Like I get an idea one day, and I want to do something so I can like invest my money in that joint. You feel me? That's why I got like different bank accounts. Like one's for like football stuff, others for like just like other life things, just in case. You feel me? Just like saving my money.
That's a fact. Do you feel like it's athletes that kind of just blow all their money up front?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. They see freaking 5K, they're like, oh yeah, I'm about to blow that joint immediately, you know? Like they see like 5K, 10K, they're like, oh yeah, I want those sneakers, I want that chain, and I want your shoes. Take them off now, you feel me? He says, I'll pay you. Like, take your shoes off. I want those, you feel me? I'll give you like a nice little 1.5K, you feel me? Something like that. Nice little direct deposit.
That's a fact. It's a biggity. So what year is this for you in college now?
I did my sophomore year of college, man. First year of college went by quick. Sheesh. If I could do it over again, I mean, if I could do fall semester over again, I would. But spring semester, nah. Whole lot of freaking plot twist.
Not what you mean.
All I'm gonna say is that second semester curse is real. It's real. That joke real.
You started drowning.
Yeah.
So what is the academic support like for the team? Like, do you have study hall?
Do we? Man, so summer classes started for us on Monday, and it was like mandatory for all of us to like go to like virtual, you know? So they make sure that we're on point because like they know that like if our coaches find out that like we're slipping, like either we got up downs or we're missing practice that day do our schoolwork. So we all make sure we're on point with our grades. So
what's the up down?
You don't know what up down is?
Mm-mm.
Or it's like you gotta freaking jump in the air, go down, push up, jump in the air.
They make you do those because you messed up in school, in class?
Yeah, 250 in them joints.
250?
Yeah.
Type.
They is not playing around with us. She laughing. I'm so serious, Kyle. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
What is your relationship like with the coaches? Like, what's your trust level like? What's your vulnerability like?
I trust them for sure. I love all the coaches. It's something like I haven't really like spoken to like that, but it's all love, you know. Like we're a big family, and I remember it's my guy, Coach Nixon, my guy. So earlier in the year, he realized like something was wrong with me. It's just like my weight was down, like you could tell in my eyes like something was wrong, and then he called me to his office, and he was like, is everything okay? And that's when I told him everything that was happening with me. Then that's when he was just like talking to me, just saying it'll be okay. This, that, and the third. Then one of the strength trainers realized that something was wrong with me too, because like he was like, your weight's been down for like the past like 2-3 weeks. Everything all right? Then that's when I told him like, nah, it's not. Then he was like talking, like come to my office talking to me. So then we took like a nice little walk around the facility, and I was telling him everything that was happening. And he was just like, no matter what, I'm always there for you, no matter what it's about, you know. So I'm definitely appreciative for all of them.
Got any closing remarks or anything you want to say to your fans, your rivals, the younger kids?
To the fans, to Syracuse fans out there, we gonna shock the world for sure. To my haters, I'm gonna just keep doing me. You feel me? Y'all wasting mad energy worrying about what I'm doing when y'all ain't doing better than me in life. So you know, Humbly though, it's all love for y'all too. It's all love. And for younger kids, no matter what you go through in life, never ever give up. Cause I was in y'all same shoes, and trust me, it gets better. I promise you, it gets better. It may not look like it in the moment, but trust me, it's gonna get better eventually. And always follow your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, because growing up, there was a whole lot of people telling me I can't do this, I can't do that, but everything they said I couldn't do, just I'm doing it right now. You feel me? So I'm glad for that, humble for that, and always, always, always trust in God and getting your word. Y'all are young, y'all may not understand, but trust me, it's gonna pay off sooner than later.
And then where can we find you? Where can we support you?
I mean, I'm gonna be in Syracuse for most of the year anyway. So I mean, pull up to Syracuse. You feel me? JMA Wilder's Dome. That's where all our home games are. You feel me? Pull up on us. Pull up on us. On Instagram, MJ_North_Star_NJ. I'm gonna change it next year. I don't know what I'm gonna change to. I'm gonna change that, John. On Twitter, at Mr. Malachi James. Some professional. You feel me? On TikTok, Kai_TNS. That's really it. And same thing on Snapchat, Kai_TNS. I don't be on Snapchat like that, but you know, just in case.
That's all right, bro.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.